Yes, I hope you're fine wherever you're watching this from. This is lesson number 72. Previously, we were talking about cell physiology. Today, we are going to talk about the types of solutions. This is going to enable us understand how the process of osmosis takes place, and it is a very important aspect which any student who studies biology needs to understand. There are three types of solutions, namely hypertonic solution, hypotonic solution, and isotonic solution. These three solutions are named basing on the quantity of solute in relation to the quantity of solvents that they have. A hypotonic solution is a solution which comprises of more solvent molecules than solute molecules. Therefore, they are also said to be lowly concentrated solutions. A hypertonic solution is the type of solution which comprises of more solute molecules than solvent molecules. Therefore, they may also be referred to as highly concentrated solutions. The last type of solution is referred to as isotonic solution. Solutions are said to be isotonic to each other if they have the same concentration of both solute and solvent in them. Remember, here we are referring to these two solutions when they have been separated by the semi-permeable membrane. That is when we will be able to know those that are highly concentrated and those that are lowly concentrated, and those differences we'll look at them when talking about the process of osmosis. Okay, let's look at this simple diagram here to understand more on what I've just talked about pertaining the three types of solutions. When you look at these three images, there are some labels here which are helping us to identify the type of solutions that they represent. This first one here represents the hypotonic solution, and we are going to talk about all this with regard to this sky blue part, which represents the solution which is outside the cell, while this brown will be representing the solution inside the cell. In between them is this white region which represents the semi-permeable membrane. When you look at this first diagram over here, there is only one dark granule which represents the solute molecule. Therefore, it shows that this is a lowly concentrated solution. Look at this inner side here, which is represented using a brown color. That is now the region inside the semi-permeable membrane, which comprises of more solute molecules compared to this outer region. Therefore, we say that this outer region comprises of a lowly concentrated solution, which is also referred to as hypotonic solution. When you look at this second part, which represents the isotonic solution, outside the cell we are having 6 granules, as you can see them. Those 6 granules represent a certain concentration of the solute molecules. In the inner part, which is represented by the brown color, also comprise of those 6 dark granules which represent the solute molecules. Therefore, when you look at this isotonic solution keenly, you will realize that there is the same concentration of solute molecules in both the inner side of the cell and the outer side of the cell as well. Therefore, the isotonic solution is a solution which comprises of the same concentration of both solute and the solvent molecules, or else we can say that the isotonic solutions are two solutions which comprise of the same concentration. Let's look at this last one, the hypertonic solution. This one comprises of more solute molecules than the solvent molecules. It is also said to be highly concentrated. Look at these dark granules which represent the solute molecules. Is also making me to explain this very easily. When you look at even the number, it surpasses the one that is represented in the inner part of the cell, which is indicated using the brown color. Let's look at this example of a cell diagram here. When you look at this cell diagram, it has been placed into a beaker which comprises of some solutions. This solution which is found inside the beaker is of a higher concentration compared to the solution found inside the cell. Therefore, we can say that the solution outside the cell, that is the solution in the beaker, is hypertonic to this one found inside the cell. Or else we can also say that the solution found inside the cell is hypotonic to the solution found outside the cell. That marks the end of lesson number 72.